Across my writing journey so far for the last 3 years, I've used 2 apps, both free, for the entire thing. In reality, mainly one app, if we're being real. Google Docs has been my word processor since day one. I tried LibreOffice. I really didn't like it, unfortunately. But Google Docs has been my word processor the entire time. I know there's like privacy concerns and other issues like that that are definitely valid, and I definitely am not a fan of Docs for that reason. But why I do like it is because compared to Word, it's free. That's basically it. But it's also bare bones and simple like Word, which that's all I want in a word processor. I don't want features. I don't want anything. I want it to just type the words that I'm typing and be done with it. The one thing actually I would like is a dark mode. I don't know why a dark mode doesn't exist in like any of these word processors that is actually good. Libre had one and it was terrible. But that's besides the point. Docs also does slow down once you get to higher word counts, which can be pretty frustrating, but it's not bad enough to truly, I would say, axe it. I would say do Word if you can, or if you can afford it, because it's just Docs, but better, in my opinion. The second app is Obsidian. Obsidian's also free, download. I like it because I can save local files to my machine instead of everything being in the magic cloud for Steve Apple or whatever. Not Steve Apple, what's his name? Tim Apple to steal my stuff. But I like it for organization and kind of plotting out story arcs, characters, even just down to towns or city names, character names, anything like that. I use Obsidian for my world Bibles. That's a newer thing for me. Only the last 1 or 2 projects that I've been doing have I been doing that, but I found it extraordinarily useful. Because before then, it would all be in my head, and if I ever needed to remember a name or some specific thing I created, instead of being able to just look at a doc to see it easily, I would have to scour the entire book trying to find what fake word I made up, basically. And that was hell. So I definitely recommend having a World Bible. I think Obsidian is a great choice for it because it uses Markdown. So if you're used to Notion or anything like that, Obsidian, you'll fit right in. Also, its dark mode is super pretty, so it's just nice to look at. I also use that for D&D as well, for a similar world Bible, and for my character sheets and stuff like that. It's a very simple setup, and I think people, at least not even just people, myself, before writing, I got very wrapped up in the gear, ironically, because I always do. I wanted, what's the best word processor? What's the best everything? How do I maximize my speed, my skill? When in reality, these are only tools, so your work is only as good as you are. The tools don't actually matter that much. And that's why I like the simplicity of Docs and of Word, because it just writes what I type. If it's terrible, it's because I'm terrible. And because I just wrote bad stuff. If it's good, it's because I happen to write good stuff that day. There's no features, no anything. No bloat. Just write what I want to write. And with Obsidian, it's nice to just offload some of those thoughts and ideas, and especially when you're building vast fantasy worlds, the bloat in your mind can get pretty significant pretty quickly. And so I'd highly recommend essentially downloading that information into somewhere, whether it be a doc, an Obsidian file, a Notion, anything. Just get it out of your brain and onto paper. Just so you don't have to think about or worry about, oh, did I forget the main character's name or something like that. I don't know. I think, in my opinion, especially starting out as a writer, the bare bones, the better. I don't think you need Scrivener or any of these Just go with the free stuff, try it out, and get better at writing. And over time, if you want those features, why not? Yeah, who cares? Go for it. But I think, especially starting out, and for my personal preference, the more simple the better.